something to consider is that you don't have to pick up very many newspapers or read very many headlines to see that the investments in our industry are enormous right now. $200+ billion in expansions in new plants and in major changes to plants throughout the United States over the last couple of years. So it's not that capital isn't available. Examples would be, I read an article just this morning about the hydrogen economy and where that will go, and some of the money being invested in pilot plants for some of the electrolysis processes around the hydrogen economy. More recent, or maybe a little further along on the proven technology curve, is upgrading a traditional refinery from refining hydrocarbons to a biodiesel refinery, and the hundreds of millions and billions of dollars being invested in that process. So there's capital out there, but the investment community that is investing that capital is really interested in that capital for meeting the energy transition requirements that investors are looking for, meeting the ESG, environmental, social, and governance impact that will have. And I'm going to talk a little later about how you might be able to tie your request for capital to those things. But in the meantime, the smaller capital projects or less capital intensive projects that we see are not being funded as much as they were in the past. In fact, a recent chart that I saw, I tried to find it for this presentation, but it said that in the last 10 years, the capital investments for everyday capital projects at sites has been cut in roughly 50% of what it was before.